And speaking of Joey Gallant and A&M Snow Removal, they are teaming up with Barrio, and they're raising money in the Drive for Charity for MS Society. So another great combination, another great way to cheer them on. And you know what? Barrio could get his 5,000th here. Wouldn't that be something? Metro Home Building Center starting gate is rolling for the third. Back upstairs to Vance Cameron for the call.
Oh, and Ken Warden, thank you for your kind comments on the nomination. It meant so much to this race caller. Let me say one thing about Frank Solive, who's going to the Hall. I used to go to Mohawk just to listen to Frank. Mohawk was a happening place back in the day. Frank Solive, congratulations, and your Hall of Fame induction. Here's the third, post time, the rough end pacing JK Express towards the rail, Phil Dorleans in between them. I see True Grit around the turn, they're 3 high. Coming up from the outside to take over fourth is Keeper Floored. Getting away fifth is Bugger Max. Then in sixth, George's Credit. Trailing the field, Windsong Quincy, their quarter pole bound, led by the Blue Knight. Aboard Phil Dorleans. Tucked away in the 2-hole is I See True Grit. JK Express took the seat. He's now third. Keeper Floored left hard is now mid-pack fourth. Racing fifth is Bugger Max. Then it's George's Credit sixth. Trailing seventh, Windsong Quincy 28. And to the opening quarter mile. Off the turn they come and they straighten down the stretch. Here comes the backfield in motion now. On the point towards the half, Phil Dorleans. Second is I See True Grit. Here comes Keeper Floored first up on the outside for Arsenault. Following that cover out from fourth is Bugger Max. Now at the rail fifth is JK Express. He has nowhere to go. Moving up sixth is George's Credit. Trailing seventh, that is Windsong Quincy. 59 and 1 was the half. They got a comfortable second quarter breather. Phil Dorleans swings on the back stretch, going to 3/4. Keeper Floored now at his wheel. In the pocket, third is I See True Grit. Fourth on the outside, Bugger Max. Hemmed in at the rail, fifth is JK Express. Then it's George's Credit and a Windsong Quincy. 3/4 up in a 1. 28 and 3 on the turn for the final time. Eighth of a mile out. Phil Dorleans the leader. I See True Grit coming to the outside. Keeper Floored is third. George's Credit fourth. Deep stretch now. Phil Dorleans and the Blue Knight go all the way. Second is JK Express. I See True Grit third. 1:58. But
Okay, here's the slow-mo for race number 3 from Red Shores in Charlottetown this afternoon. David Corrigan, Century 21 Colonial Realty Inc. presentation coming up. Kenny, we talked about it in the pre-race. He got to the inside here today, took full advantage to the Blue Knight.
Yeah, the Blue Knight right to the top here to boss it, minus the blinkers today, just 1 for 15 on the season, and rebounds off a clunker at Summerside. Second shot at this reduced level, but let's call a spade here. It's the Blue Knight with a front-end masterpiece here, rating a 30-4 second quarter, 28-2, 59-1, 128-3, and this classy son of Shanghai Phil polishes it off with a 29-3, 158 flat. Phil Dorleans all the way at 3-1 here over JK Express. Up the inside for Adam Murner, second. I See True Grit, a 2-hole ride, finishing third for Gilles Barrios, still looking for that 4,000th or 5,000th career victory. Phil Dorleans all the way in the third.
well, David Corrigan is the longest-serving sponsor of the Weekend of Champions. Mighty proud to have him back here in 2022. He's at trackside with the cooler. Here comes the third race winner, Phil Dolines. The Bay Pacing Gelding 7 by Shanghai Phil. Off the ship's purser, Dam Legend Orleans, owned by Kenton Andrew Williams and Lyndon Hardy. Trained and driven by the Blue Knight Jason Hughes. And every call's a winning one in a 1:58 flat. Phil Dolines in the third.